Hello, hello, and ciao, and good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Hello, hello. I am extremely late because I think I shared with you I flew home from my big adventure on July 1st. I was prepping the newsletter and I could not get it completed, needless to say, and now it's already 4th of July, 4th of July, my sweater that I get to wear one time a year. And this month's theme, generous with a J, generous, July, really pretty much sums up my entire trip. The generosity that I received in all the places I got to visit just overwhelmed me, from my launch pad with my friend Ruth in London to Ireland and my sweet friend in South Ireland, Muriel, after the retreat I attended, my mentor teacher in Breda, which is outside of Amsterdam, Marie Jose, my friend Jason in Berlin, who drove me around and showed me that really cool town. Then also my dear friend Tom in Milan, and this picture is his area, Naviglio Grande. And if you look right here, you see it's a two-story building. He lives kind of behind in this building here. It doesn't look like it's two stories, but it is behind this building. And it's this top end. He has lived there in this building that's been there for, like, I don't know, 200 plus years. And he always lets me crash out at his place. He got to join me for his birthday on my villa trip. Amazing. Let's see what else. The generosity of my friends in Forlì, who allowed me to stay in their apartment while they were away, so I could just have my alone space. In Porto Recanati, I met the owner of the Airbnb I stayed in, who kindly, in the heat, gave me a lift to the station, even though he didn't have to. My chef friend, my dear friend Gino, and of course, my group were such troopers. The unprecedented heat wave that is still gripping Europe, but our particular week, the temperatures were nearly 100 degrees, making it pretty much impossible to sit outside, even in the shade, to just have a meal or a iced coffee or what have you. Thank goodness we had a pool and excuse me, air conditioning in our place, although the air conditioning in Europe is not quite the same here as in the US. However, my group really, they were so resilient and so generous with their patients, and we made it through. We maneuvered a little bit with our scheduling, but all in all, really had a beautiful time. Let's see, I want to change my background so I can show you a couple other shots. Let's see. Hang on, it's a coming. It's a coming. This is from one of my participants. She took this amazing picture here. This is down an alley just behind the restaurant we went to in Alba called La Piola. This particular restaurant is a 3-star Michelin restaurant, which we did not get to go to. The pricing for a 3-star Michelin is astronomical. So maybe on a very high-end trip, we may go there. But you can see it's a very typical Italian scene. And then I have this background. It's a selfie she also took of me as we were descending the stairwell at Contratto, the largest and oldest sparkling wine manufacturer in Canelli, right down the street from where we stay. And I always go. It's such an amazing experience. So I'm going to go back to Naviglio. So Naviglio Grande is the canal that Da Vinci designed. It is packed like this in the evenings, pretty much year round. And in the morning, it's empty. It's quiet, it's empty, it's cleaned up. There's people on the canal, sometimes the crew, people that do crew practicing or stand-up paddling. There's a Sunday market. I believe the last Sunday of every month there on the street, like an antique market type swap meet. Super cool. I've gone before. Anyway, just stuff that you should know. All right, reorienting. Wings of Rescue is my animal organization that I'm highlighting this month. They're actually based here in San Diego, and they're an organization that's very, very transparent about all of their contributions, which I really like. And they fly animals, but mostly from the south. The southern states really have a high level of abuse and dog fighting and dumping, not to mention that doesn't happen over everywhere. But they rescue and fly animals that have been taken in by shelters or rescue organizations and fly them to their adopters outside of that area. They're funded solely by contribution. They have flown million miles plus. They have saved hundreds of thousands of animals, and it's an organization I super hope that you check out, even if it was just a one-time contribution. I mean, I say it every month, but these animal charities are a cause that are really something that I hold deeply in my heart for the animals, and not just dogs and cats, but carriage horses, just so many that are abused or dumped or just submitted to atrocious acts of horror by humans. Anyway, please check them out. I did not get to do my membership live class last month, needless to say, because I got a little bit of a cold and the time zone difference and blah, 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 just didn't work out. So I'm going to offer, it's tomorrow, but tomorrow at 9 a.m., July 5th, 9 a.m. Pacific, my membership live class. So if you're available, jump onto that. And I'm also highlighting one more on Tuesday, July 21st. It's down there in the newsletter, midday. So if you need that lunch break, pick me up. We'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I usually mix it up with some fitness, some stretching, sometimes a roller, gyro. You know, personally, I did not get to participate in my regular routine as much because of all the moving around and the locations I was. However, we'll get back in it together and feel good and all that. I promised you that I will have a link. I know I promised you, but I am behind on that. And now Amber is on vacation. So for next month, I definitely will have the link up with pictures and highlights from the trip. And also, let's see what else. Oh, I have reserved the villa for truffles instead of turkey, November. I believe that I put the dates November 20 to 27. Forgive me if I'm off a day because I'm not looking at anything. Where we will return. The weather will be nice and cool, if not a little chilly. And it's the highlight truffle season. White truffles, which are the premier truffle. They're nothing like the black ones. The white ones are off the charts. And we will reconvene with Gino, and we will definitely be doing lots and lots of tasting, cooking, exploring, and bonding. And of course, fitness. So get on it. Please let me know right away. I am holding down the pricing for this trip like I did, the same pricing as I did for last year. It's probably the last time I can do that because, as you know, everything goes up and the euro against the dollar right now is really pretty strong. So reach out, get your room lined up, and I think that's it for now. Oh, I'm gonna share what I feel really helped me through my trip, my adventure, in terms of packing and in terms of footgear and in terms of nutrition. So you're not taking your whole vitamin, cabinet, and you're not taking, you're thinking you're taking every type of shoe for every type of thing that you're participating in. I have things to share with you about that. So that's it for now. And gosh, I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful summer. Thanks for listening. And until August, have a beautiful day, holiday, whatever it is you're participating in. Ciao for now.